Hi, I'm Lily. Today I'm going to read you a story. Big Wins. Reading A Level 3C. Big Wins. Okay, let's read it. Big Wins. Okay. Big wins. Does it mean that a typhoon? I guess. Winds come in all sizes, big and small. Most winds are small. They can be hard when they store the leaves on the tree or rattle windows. Ordinary winds can cool a person in the summer and make a sailboat move or a windmill turn. Without a wind, you could not fly a kite. Very big winds, however, can be dangerous. The biggest are called cyclones. They are powerful winds that whir in a circle at great speeds. When a cyclone occurs on the ocean, it is known as a hurricane. In Asia, it is sometimes called a typhoon. When a cyclone occurs on land, it is known as a tornado. A hurricane begins near the equator, in the tropical or warmest areas of the land. Strong winds are come together. There begins to whir in a huge circle. If you could see the winds, which you can't see, they would look like a giant wheel. A hurricane's circle of winds may be as much as 500 miles wide. Most hurricanes occur during the period from May through October. The wind of a hurricane blows at the speed of 75 miles per hour on the faster. And a hurricane moves across the ocean at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. It usually moves into a northwest direction. Inside the winds of a hurricane is an area called the eye. In the eye, the winds are light. After a ship passes through the winds of a hurricane into the eye, it will seem to those outboard that the storm is over, but the snap to pass about the winds on the other side of hurricane circle. Some hurricanes will die down before they reach the land, and it can cause great damage. The winds are strong enough to knock trees down and overturn automobiles and damage houses. A hurricane also stir up large waves onto the ocean. They can destroy docks and piers, wash away roads, and destroy buildings or houses near the shore. Heavy rainstorms also come with a hurricane. The great downpours can force rivers or streams to overflow and cause floods. Cause floods. Floods. Oh, I don't know floods. Many people hurt from this one. Okay. Some of the areas are most commonly hit by the hurricanes are the United States, especially Florida and the east coast of the Texas, Japan, the Philippines, Hawaii, China, India, and Southeast. Yes, I heard about these countries get many typhoons. Some hurricanes have killed thousands of people. Because hurricanes are dangerous, meteorologists and scientists who study the weather are always on the alert for them. Weather satellites that orbit the Earth take photographs of the clouds formations and the wind and send them back to the scientists on Earth. They can determine if there is a hurricane They can also tell in what direction and how fast it is moving. Today, we will know that days ahead that a hurricane is approaching land. People can take measures to protect their property and can protect themselves by moving to safer places. If the hurricane moves to land, the circle of winds begin to break up and the winds die down. This is what hurricanes are seldom found very far inside and inland. Tornadoes are much smaller than hurricanes. Their whirling winds may only be a few feet wide, but some may be as big as a mile wide. These These cyclones, which begin over the land, have winds that may soar at 300 miles per hour. Because the winds are so strong, a tornado is most destructive of any storm. It can be knocked off a train off its track, lift a house or track off the ground, or tear trees out of the wind. An airplane cannot fly through a tornado. A tornado moves at a speed of from 25 to 40 miles per hour. It can travel in any direction and it usually twists and turns as it goes. It may move along and the ground only be a few feet, or it may travel as far as 300 miles. Most of tornadoes only last a few minutes. As you can see from the picture, the whirling winds of the tornado okay, and it is often as a circle. Meteorologists constantly study the winds and temperatures so that they can warn people if a tornado is coming. They use forecasts from weather satellite and information gathered at weather stations. They can tell when the weather conditions might produce a tornado. Then over radio and television, they announce a tornado watch, which means that a tornado could develop in a certain area. When a tornado is sighted, a tornado warning in a broadcast, which tells people where the tornado is and where it is heading. The announcers on radio and television will tell the people the best ways to protect themselves from a tornado. If you are in a house with a basement, go to the basement and stay in the corner nearest to coming tornado. If you have a rear storm cellar, go to it. If you are in the open, run for a ditch or a low place and lie flat. If you're in a house with no basement, stay away from windows and doors. Leave a few windows open. This lets the wind blow through the house instead of breaking the windows. As soon as the danger of a tornado is over, the announcer will let you know it is safe to come out. Okay, today I read your story about this big winds. I hope you enjoyed this book. Okay, bye!